Okay, apologies if you can hear my neighbours next door, but they don't seem to give a shit about anyone else, so I doubt they're gonna quieten down for me and stop blaring music, but hopefully this microphone does a good job of not picking it up. Second thing is, a couple of things have gone wrong today. For one, the upload failed for items to Unbox 15, which was supposed to be uploaded today. May 2nd, 2020. And second of all, I fell down the stairs today and landed on my arse and my hip and also just above my elbow, so I'm in a lot of fucking pain at the minute because that really fucking hurts. Because the stairs at my granny's are very slippery and also the carpet is a bit loose as well, so yeah, not great start of the day. But anyway, the first thing I've got to show you is a gift, an Easter gift from my mother. It's this. This is a 2-meter braided USB-C 90-degree cable. This is a little Easter. I don't know why I went into an American accent there, but it's a late Easter present. Because I'd rather have something like this than eggs, chocolate eggs. So yeah, this isn't obviously the only thing I got for Easter. My main gift for Easter has unfortunately been delayed until August. But yeah, as you can see, 90-degree USB-A and USB-C, which is good. So that's going to be a nice cable to have around here. So this packet came today in the post. There we go, and this is the Mona the Vampire DVD, which I had to order off eBay because my Music Magpie order of this, the only one they had, actually failed their quality test. So yeah, so I ended up having to buy this one off eBay. Ooh, and that helps, that disc is completely loose. Okay. No, that is not the camera exposure, that is just faded like that. This disc looks really weird. Yeah. Now, this disc, which I'm assuming is this disc I already own. So that doesn't matter, it's the other disc. Yeah, okay, so actually I say it's cracked at the top here. That's why it's not skiing in. This disc, if it rips, then should be okay, but ooh, it's a bit sticky, like. That is a bit sticky. I think I paid £2 for this, £2.14, but it's the only Mona the Vampire. It's the last of the Mona the Vampire DVDs I needed to get. So yeah, that basically I now have all of the UK Mona the Vampire DVDs. I know in the US and well Canada really there was a few more, but I believe that's all the ones we got in the UK collectively anyway. Because these double DVD ones are the later releases. They initially were in single disc versions, but yeah, that's it for them. We've got a box here, and I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to open it. Oh well, I think this is a seam I've just found. A lot of red tape on this one. Okay. Actually, that wasn't too hard. and there's more on the inside. So this was very well packaged. Should be enough to slide this out. Yep. And I don't know if you can see the title on here, but is Robbie Williams' Lazy Days. And oh, I thought this was a 7-inch sleeve, but it's not. It's just a plastic wallet that someone has put sellotape on. I mean, that is a good way of doing it, I guess. It's certainly a more interesting way of doing it. Normally, they just put it in as is, but it's a nice way to put it in so it doesn't get scratched. I need to get some more 7-inch sleeves, actually. Unfortunately, the place that I got them from, which is a record shop I normally get them from for 30p each, can't go there at the minute for obvious reasons. But yeah, this cost me I think $2.25, and this is a X jukebox one. So at one point this was in a jukebox at some stage. You can see the track on this side, but obviously I mainly got it for Lazy Days. So there we go. Lazy Days. Robbie Williams' albums, actually, I know that Escapology through to Take the Crown, well, yeah, but were actually released on vinyl the same years that the albums came out. Obviously, Heavyweight Entertainment Show, which came out in 2016, that was also given a vinyl release, but that was a general release. These were not. These were limited edition releases, which are extremely hard to get. They do pop up on eBay, but they are very expensive. For example, a one that I would like is Robbie Williams' First Greatest Hits, which is on vinyl. However, there's only one I can find, and that's on eBay, and the person wants £200 for it. It was like, no. Ideally, I would like there to be a box set of the In and Out of Consciousness, I think it's called. His second greatest hits, which is better than the first one. The only thing I don't like about the second version of his greatest hits is they censor any of the swear words in it, which means you'll either get a cut in the audio or a beep, which is really fucking irritating. So that'd be the one thing about that. But yeah, other than that, you know, that's kind of it, really. I'm gonna stop doing this now and try and rest my back and my arse off falling down the bloody stairs, slipping down the stairs, because it really fucking hurts. So, yay. Okay, so today is the 6th of May, and we got a package here. I'm just going to grab this because I keep knocking the camera trying to open this. And I do miss my good nut. Ooh, this has a smell. This does have a smell. I'm glad I actually opened this off camera because it does have my invoice on there, which has my address. But anyway, what is this? Well, it's something I've been meaning to buy for quite a while now. And this thing has cost me £95 plus £5 postage. And it is an LG 4K friendly or UHD friendly Blu-ray drive. So yeah, that's essentially what this is. It's pretty thin, as you can see. This one actually is actually a fair bit thinner than the Blu-ray drive I actually have. So basically the reason I have bought this particular drive, because there are a few 4K Blu-ray drives or 4K friendly ones, and there's a difference between the two. An official 4K Blu-ray drive or official UHD Blu-ray drive will just play the discs, it will not rip them. This one will, and this one I bought specifically because this one is guaranteed to work with Make MKV. Now, technically, if I bought a one, from another website, I think the cheapest at the time of recording I could find one was £80. This was obviously £20 more, but it is brand new. But basically, it's had its firmware checked to make downgraded to the, I think it's 1.3 version, because the later firmwares actually don't allow you to rip the 4K Blu-rays. So that is why. So yeah, so yes, I could have, I could have technically got it cheaper and downgraded it, but there is no guarantee that the downgrade will work 100% of the time, and I don't want to spend all that money on a drive and then have it not work and then possibly have it sent off to somewhere. I'll do it. I'll pay the extra just so I know that. Oh, it says it even there, 1.03. That it will definitely work. So yeah, not really much else to say about this. I will be swapping it out of the enclosure of my current Blu-ray drive, and actually I'll be then packaging up and sending that Blu-ray drive off to a friend who's going to buy it off me. So cuts a bit of the cost out of this one. So yeah, that's essentially it. So now I will be able to rip 4K Blu-rays, which is always nice, well and good. I'll start with Joker, because at the time of recording, that is the only true 4K Blu-ray I have, or true UHD. Because although I do have a couple other UHD Blu-rays, they aren't true 4K, they're upscales. They do have obviously the HDR, which is nice, but they are just upscales from the 2K master. So that's it for that. Knit Nat Paddywhack, and yeah, happy to have this. Fucking hell, it was expensive, but these are actually becoming harder and harder to find, and I could have actually got a 3.5-inch one for considerably cheaper for that, but I wanted a one that could be powered from USB, which is why I went for a slim drive, and there's not many of them. So yeah. Okay, so today is the 9th, or was it the 8th? Might be the 8th of May, I can't remember. Apologies if you can hear my neighbours, they're bloody blasting music in the garden. I've basically made the audio levels as low as possible, so I'm right up against the microphone to try and avoid it. So yeah, if you can, sorry about this, but they've literally been doing it for 3 hours now. So anyway, package came today, and this is clearly wrapped in a bloody bin bag. It might even be several bin bags, or is it the same bin bag over and over? Okay. Come on. Sorry, this is difficult doing it this way because I keep knocking the camera because I'm having to lean over it. Basically, it's not easy when you've got a tripod in front of you. Come on! Open! Open! Open up! Okay, I don't know why it was put in a bin bag since it's in cardboard anyway with bubble wrap, but there is a message on there. So, yeah, nice little thank you. So, that's always nice. That is always nice to see. Also, the neighbour. What doesn't help is the neighbours play shit music. Like, it literally it's just generic oomps, 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 oomps. And that is not an exaggeration. That is literally all I can hear is oomps, oomps, oomps. Please, it doesn't even need to be that loud. It doesn't need to be that loud. And the worst part is, because they're doing it, other neighbours are doing it as well. I remember there was a neighbour who does it every day of the week from 7 till 10 in the morning. And I was just like, why? Why do it that fucking early in the morning? And this neighbour, I don't even know where they are. They must live several down, because I can't actually see them. These ones are directly next door, so I can see them. And you might be thinking, go tell them to turn it down. I have several times. They ignore me. So yeah, they don't give a fuck. Council don't give a fuck. At the minute, because we're in lockdown, so I mean, council don't give a fuck most of the time anyway. Anyhow, this cost me £5.50 with free delivery. It's slightly bent at the corner. But here it is. Aha, Take On Me, the 12-inch extended version. Now, why did I get this? Well, I have the 7-inch one already, if you remember way back when. Unfortunately, that vinyl, the 7-inch single, has a crack in it, unfortunately. It is slightly split. Which means it's like as the stylus goes over that. So I was going to replace anyway, and when I saw this one with the extended version, I thought, yeah, why not? So to be honest, it's not much more than a 7-inch one anyway. Plus, this is proper cardboard as well, whereas the other one was just in a paper packet. Still looks annoying that's not in the sleeve. Warner Brothers, 45 RPM. Hooray. Again, this is probably going to need a clean. I will give it a clean before playing it and such. But yeah, other than that, that's kind of it. And I'm happy to have this in my collection again, or for the first time, depending on how you put it. And I do like 12-inch singles as well. And it'll be interesting listening to the extended version and also the other tracks which are included on this. So yeah, win-win. Okay, today is the let me check my phone, 11th of May. Excellent. Anyway, we've got a package here. That was clever. Just slice it and do nothing. I'm having to slice it behind the camera and I'm just making a fucking mess of this. Slicing this tape. Maybe I should slice the tape before the video. Dunno, that might be an idea. Anyway. Okay, interesting, okay. This one... No, it's actually not interesting, this one came first. Anyway. This is Orson. No Tomorrow. Number 37 out of I don't know how many. 7-inch vinyl single. So anyway, let's have a little zoom in. The text isn't particularly hard. The text is, a little bit hard to read because it's black on red. But yeah. Other than that, yeah. Here's the single. A little bit dusty, but looks completely fine. So that is quite nice. And what I'm actually going to do with that right this second is pop it on my turntable, ready to play in a minute. But how much could I pay for this? Good question. I paid £5.99 plus £1.25, which is I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not great, but it's not that bad either for a 7-inch, because particularly if it's a limited edition one, and especially a one that's from the 2000s, a lot of them are becoming quite rare now. So yeah, you know, number 37 out of how many, I have no idea. Perhaps 1,000, I don't, or 5,000, 3,000, I don't know. It's a 4-digit. There's 4 digits, so I'm assuming that's a 4-digit number. But other than that, yeah, it's just that. It's very decent. You get 2 singles on it, so yeah. Wasn't, you know, only really had one album, and then just kind of faded away after that, which is a shame, but is what it is. I don't really know. I'm a bit too tired at the minute to really think. Yay! So happy days for that. Okay, so it's the 13th of May. Yeah, it's a package. Now, if I know what I think this is, and I think I do. Oh. So yes, this is from HMV, since they were having a sale, 2 for £20 on certain 4K Blu-rays. So I got Shaun the Sheep Farmageddon and Paddington 2. Now, Shaun the Sheep Farmageddon on its own was £19.99, so for a penny more, I was just having a look at the ones that they had, and I thought, well, I don't have Paddington 2, and I did enjoy that, so yeah, why not? There's a couple of dings on it just there, so irritating, but it's nice that they do come with slip cards. That is nice, because sometimes they don't. But yeah, Shaun the Sheep Farmageddon. Yay. And currently, this is my only other true 4K Blu-ray. My only other true 4K Blu-ray is Joker, and what does that mean? Is that the film was mastered in 4K, so it is a true 4K release. And the only other Aardman production to actually get a 4K release is Early Man, and that is in true 4K. And the reason is because, and they could actually release some of that older films in 4K. But I'm just going to go on a little spiel about Aardman, so feel free to skip by. But basically, in 2008, Aardman switched from, you know, traditional film cameras to digital cameras for Wallace and Gromit: A Matter of Life and Death. So they switched from, you know, old analog film to digital. The reason they did this is they were able to complete animation much more quickly and easily go back and see, you know, if anything went wrong. Plus the cameras were smaller and lighter, so they could do shots that they were unable to do before, and that's what they've been using, you know, ever since. Obviously the cameras have upgraded over time, but the reason is that perhaps that's the reason why their older films, some of their films from Matter of Life and Death until now, might never get 4K releases, mainly because you know, it depends what the megapixel count they were shooting in was. However, anything from Curse of the Were-Rabbit and older, that could get a true 4K release, because that was shot on film, technically, because it's just a bunch of individual photos, so they could do a rescan of that. And interestingly, for some mad reason, Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit is not available on Blu-ray to this day in the UK. Which might shock some people. It is in the US, but not the UK. They decided not to bother doing a UK Blu-ray release. I think that's got something to do with DreamWorks and their distribution, because DreamWorks, for quite a few of their properties, decide not to give the UK a Blu-ray release for some reason. At some point, I will most likely import the US Blu-ray. So, yeah, because they did. It was with the artwork refresh that they did, which wasn't very good, and they just gave the UK the DVD version. So, meh. Also, while this is 4K, this is true 4K, as far as I'm aware, it does not have HDR. And you can see on the box it doesn't claim to either. But yeah, so this one and Early Man, I don't believe, don't have HDR. So anyway, Shaun the Sheep Farm again. What does that win? Win a Forest Holiday. Oh yes, we're going to definitely... That's definitely going to be relevant in the current situation. Anyway, taking a look at the information on the back. And the special features. Aardman special features are normally really good. Though some of them, sometimes their special features can dwindle a bit. The last Aardman production I bought a Blu-ray for was obviously the first Shaun the Sheep film. I skipped Early Man because I wasn't really a fan of that. No steelbook of this or any other special edition, unfortunately. This is it, unfortunately. Just a slipcase, which, yeah, is unfortunate. Also, these are my first, I guess, standard release 4K Blu-rays as well. Because all the other ones I've got are steelbooks. Okay, so they put the... Well done, HMV, for putting the sticker on here and not in there. So, again, same information. So yeah, at the time of recording, this is 2 for £20 on HMV. With free delivery when you spend £20 or more, so yeah. So, you know, even if you just wanted this film, you might as well get two and sell the other one for the sake of a penny, and then you get your free delivery. Is there anything in here? Okay, no, so there's no codes or anything. So, taking a look at the booklet, you can see some of the merchandise that's available. Inside, available on the Switch. Bloody hell. And I can't remember whether Shaun the Sheep Farm again actually ever had a US release in the cinema. And the reason is obviously, you know, when lockdown, and when lockdown over, and then lockdown over there. Anyway, the two discs. So, you got your standard Blu-ray, and you've got your 4K Blu-ray. And that should be it. So, yay. Now, someone actually asked me, one of my friends I think asked me the other day, why do they bother including a standard Blu-ray disc and 4K Blu-rays? And there's two reasons for this. One, it's because, you know, we're in a transitional period where some people who will be getting 4K Blu-ray discs, you know, are transitioning. It's like when they include DVDs with Blu-ray releases. They still do in America. They still include DVDs with most Blu-ray releases. So, yeah. But even with 4K Blu-ray box sets, they include the standard Blu-ray. And the reason is because 4K Blu-rays, normally the film takes up most of the space. For example, Joker is 57 gigabytes for the 4K version when ripped. So basically, for the special features and everything, it's just easier just to have them all on the Blu-ray, because normally the special features are in standard definition, either in standard def or HD. Very rarely will it ever be in 4K, so it's just easier to put a standard Blu-ray disc in, because to be honest, Blu-ray discs, don't cost very much. Obviously they cost more than DVDs, but still they cost the studio, a few pennies more, so it's just easier to do it that way. Paddington 2, which is unfortunately a 4K upscale. I can't remember whether this is actually HDR or not. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, since this only cost me a penny, then whatever. So I can just watch this standard Blu-ray anyway. Because sometimes on some 4K Blu-rays, the upscale or the HDR treatment, I should say, actually looks worse than the standard version. So yeah. There we go. So sometimes the HDR version can actually look worse in some cases, so it is nice to have options. Again, exactly the same on the inside of the slipcover. %10 discount at the official Paddington online shop. Yeah, just so you know, (31st of the 12th, 2018). So that's how long this Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray, has been sitting in HMV's warehouse. So yeah, basically all these offers in here are for 2018. That CGI Paddington just looks a bit wrong. Anyway, both the 4K disc and the regular Blu-ray look exactly the same. Sure, it doesn't help. Something I will note, that a lot of American releases don't seem to have is, look at that, full-blown artwork. Remember that? Do you remember that? Warner Brothers, DreamWorks, others. Yeah, you remember that? Full artwork. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put the booklet back in. I always keep the booklets, even though this thing is just an advertisement. And an advertisement that is out of date by 2 years. Bloody hell, 2018. But yeah, for two for £20, so 2 for £20. Actually, that's a really good deal, and I'm really happy with it. And hopefully, this deal is still available for when you're watching it. I don't know, because I don't know when this video is going to go out. Generally, it's just like, how much footage do I have at the time? Is it enough for video? So yeah. Also, let me know whether you'd like me to do the shorter items to unbox, where each video is just about, half an hour to an hour long, rather than each one being 2 hours plus, kind of like this. Maybe, I don't know what I'm doing, but yay, I guess. Okay, just a quick little extra bit that I need to say, and apologies, I do have a fan on, because it's bloody boiling. The special features on this are crap. I mean, the special features that there are, there are 7 of them. Just 7, which seems like a lot. However, when each special feature is no joke, each special feature is under 4 minutes. In fact, what is it called? The Making Farmageddon special feature is only, I think it's only 3, maybe 4 minutes long, and it doesn't actually show any of the animation process. What it does show, actually, is the video references that they use, the live-action video references that they use in the film, which is good. But, yeah, and the 25 Years of Shaun the Sheep special feature, again, is only about 3 to 4 minutes long, and it's a very quick interview with Nick Park. But it just tells you that Shaun the Sheep was introduced in a close shave Wallace and Gromit in 1995, and then he got his own spin-off TV show in 2007. It's information that we already know, so essentially pointless. It's really disappointing. I mean, the original Shaun the Sheep movie, that didn't have a lot of special features, but the ones it did have were really good. This one, it feels really watered down, and especially considering the price as well. I don't know. But that is just really disappointing, just how little special features are on there. Which is, it is just disappointing that there's so lacking in special features. In fact, here's the thing, it doesn't even include the trailer for the film. Yeah. Normally that's, a pointless special feature on any Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray release, but it doesn't even include the actual trailer for the film, and that's how lacking it is. So yeah, just a quick little note on that. Okay, the first package is here, and I'm going to cover it a bit since it's got the seller's address on it. So luckily, it has a pull tab. I know, shocking. This is a invoice I paid total $2.99 plus $2.25 postage, so $5.24 total. So it's Orson again, and it's Bright Idea, number 213 out of I don't know how many. Sorry, 2,713. So, yeah, not really much else to say on it, because I thought, well, since I'm getting No Tomorrow, and I saw this one advertised as well on eBay for not much, I thought, why not, because they're the 2 best songs from the album. So might as well get these singles, the EPs. So yeah, to be honest, plus it's also nice to see the album artwork in green. Now, here's a package. Oh shit. Oh fucking hell. Now this, I'm gonna guess is from Music Magpie, because Annex on their Blu-ray offers. It's dust on the mic, there we go. So basically on Music Magpie, I noticed that these were 2 for £3, so second one, technically, I got is Where the Millers. I've seen this once, actually. We saw it at school during a film week. Oh, they did not... they got rid of the UV copy, which is no longer usable anymore since the company shut down, but yeah. See what the disc is like. Yeah. A couple of fingerprints, but looks perfectly fine, so... Yay. And it has the extended cut, which I have not seen, unless the version at school was the extended cut, but yeah. And Paddington 1, since, I was getting Paddington 2, I thought, might as well get Paddington 1. And but if you buy this directly from Music Magpie, it's $1.99 or 2 for £3 on Blu-ray. However, if you buy it from Music Magpie on eBay, it's £3.17. Still with free delivery, but yeah. Oh my god, this does have a voucher code in. Kids go free. Oh god, an advertisement for the first Shaun the Sheep film. That came out in 2015. Bloody hell. Yeah, so this person, you know, kept the booklets, so happy. And hey, look at that disc artwork. Hooray. I thought it was a rose for a second, but then I realised it's Pang Sing's hat. Again, looks pretty good condition all around, so yeah, with that pack out of the way. So overall, 2 good films there for £3. And a pretty good song for $5.24 even. So yeah, and it's I think it's the 14th of May today. So yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with what I've got, and yeah, I'm surprised these came very quickly actually, because I think I ordered them excuse me, a couple of days ago or something. So yeah, during lockdown these came extremely quickly, so overall happy about that. And I'll definitely be watching this one later on. I might watch this one tomorrow, or maybe even later on, but yay! Okay, so today is the 15th of May. I can't show the whole of this package because it's got the seller's address on it, and mine on the other side, so hi ho, whatever we go. No. Bloody hell, neighbours are banging. Anyway. Ta-da! Yeah, this is in a sleeve within a sleeve. I quite like that. Anyway. This... oh, slightly split there. I'm going to have to tape that together at some point. And split it this side as well, that's irritating. So this is the only time any of the Shrek 2 soundtrack has been released on vinyl, and I paid I think it was £15 plus postage for this, which is a bit more than I'd like to spend, but it's not too ridiculous. And you can tell how old this is. Look at that. Text these numbers could get Accidentally in Love as a ringtone, and you have to actually fucking pay for it. Yeah. You have to actually pay for it. So this is back when Shrek 2 was still, you know, new. It was before Shrek was our meme god. And this is quite a thick picture disc, actually. It is pretty thick. Might be is pretty thick. But yeah. There we are. Lovely Javelly Jew. So unfortunately, this does not include the best track, Holding Out for a Hero. Unfortunately, and there's no signs of actually having a Shrek 2 full soundtrack release on vinyl. So includes 2 exclusive bonus tracks. It doesn't actually say what they are, but yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm just gonna read them out. So side A, we've got Accidentally in Love, taken from the motion picture Shrek 2. Kinda gathered that. Then side B, we've got American Girls, and then If I Could Give All My Love, or Rich Manuel get what the fuck? Why the random track titles? I know it's hard to focus on that because the colour of the text, but yeah, not the. Accidentally in Love I can sort of see because, you know, that's the first track of the film, so I get that, but, you know, put some better tracks on here, like Living La Vida Loca, or, as I said, Holding Out for a Hero. The Jennifer version, which is the Fairy Godmother version, so, yeah. But, you know, unfortunately it is what it is. And, let's try and hold the camera up. So, make sure the hi-fi is on. Set it to... Wait, is this 33 and a... Ah, this is 33 and a third, okay. So, I will play... Turn on the turntable, there we go. I'll play just a small little section of it. Because, you know, it's Shrek. We've got to. For him. It helps if I press start, actually. And we'll actually end it there, so yeah, happy with that. I am doing this one dead quick, but I'm really fucking irritated at the minute because you're going to be sick of me hearing this, but the neighbours, the thing is, these neighbours actually, I say neighbours, but I had a look out my window, I can't see anyone outside, but I can hear music, and it's bloody blaring out, and I heard it all of bloody yesterday from 8 AM till 8 at night, no fucking joke, and yet again today it started at 8 AM. It better not bloody start at 8, go to 8 at night, otherwise I am gonna bloody kill someone. Anyway. Disappointing. Yeah, I bought this off eBay, I don't know why. Actually, I do remember why. I was hoping that it might be the original version. And what I mean by that is the version that came in the cardboard DVD box. Unfortunately, it's not. It didn't cost me much. It cost me under, I think, £1.50 or something like that, maybe even less. But yeah, it's pretty much that. Yeah.